Road. Who will be monitoring? I heard you say that you're going to be monitoring the air quality, but who will make the call when the air quality is compromised and we can no longer stay out here?
DEP conducts air monitoring. EPA has come down to help with this and get additional monitors in additional locations. That information will be monitored by EPA as well as the Department of Health. The way we operate is we collect the environmental data, and then the Department of Health makes a health call based on what's happening in the environment. So it's the coordination that's going on. That's why we're doing the sampling to make sure. It's like, I'll give you a great example, the beach closures. You're all aware of the water quality outlook, and we'll close the beaches. Okay, well, that's a partnership between DEP and the Department of Health.
On average, in a hurricane season, by my calculation, we have approximately 1.5 hurricanes that run straight through the area now covered by the oil slick. This oil slick is not going away in the short run. It will be here for hurricane season. My question, sir, is what does the DEP, what does BP have for plan for how we're going to handle this when we have 20-foot waves?
I don't know. If it gets shut off soon, as we all hope, then we'll have a set amount we know we're going to have to deal with. I can tell you we're having the conversations because we have no magic bullet. We don't. I'm not going to sit here and tell you we did. But I can sit here and tell you that you've got experts from all over the world coming here. We're talking, the EOCs are talking, and we're all feeding them through that channel to try and go through all those scenarios and be as prepared as we can.
Does BP know what the gravity of the oil is? Gravity being a low gravity of 20 being like tar sand, a high gravity of 65 being like distillate, 50. That's totally relevant to how long this can be or how easy it will break up.
But as I understand it, this was expected to be a medium sweet crude. So like West Texas, it's just lighter. It's not like North Slope, which is a heavy, thick crude, or tar sands, which if it were tar sands, we wouldn't be having this blowout. It would have plugged the pipe up by now. So it is a medium grade, supposedly lower sulfur. And I don't know about the reservoir structure. And then you had bottom hole pressure. I don't know any of the details on that. It must have been unexpectedly high. But I'm speculating. I have no idea. And then there was no tested flow rate because they hadn't completed the well and done the choke test.
Talking about one of the sensitive areas that we were going to protect was our grass beds, our estuaries, the initial nurseries for after the fact, the rebuilding, giving the animals refuge. What plans do you have for that other than the booms that are currently not working?
To direct this effectively. I mean, we're just not. It really, and I hate to say that, I'm being honest. That's the technology we have. That's the technology we're using. We are going to, use it as effectively as possible. That's again any ideas that come out. Again, like the barge idea earlier. I mean, we are looking for ideas. I mean, we're, as you can imagine, the power question. That's a great question. I mean, we're trying to go through all of that. The hurricane question is another thing that we're trying to consider and plan for. So you're right. What we do know is it's easier to clean up on the beach than it is in a salt marsh or grass bed. So we have to prioritize that as a way to try to protect those areas as best we can.
I think right now the important thing is we're focusing on trying to get that spill stopped underwater. And that is what our main focus is on for right now. There's other issues that need to be considered, but that is what we are focused on for now.
Right. We've been hearing a lot of rumors about the possibility of the beach being closed to residents only if this does reach a stage where it's bad. I want to know what would be the causes of that, and also who would make that decision.
We're working with everyone to evaluate the situation with DEP, and you need to work with your EOC and submit ideas for them for where you want the booms placed too, because they have a system where that.
I would imagine just like the beach swimming areas. I mean, it'd be a Department of Health call if there's public health risk. I mean, I can't give you the exact scenario, but I can tell you that would be a agency call if public health is at risk. Then something like that may occur. I don't know what conditions. That's not my area.
Has BP considered the use of turbidity barriers or the salvage of them, even though I'm sure it's an additional cost, to supplement the lack of barriers that is apparently a problem for you guys.
Some of us are tired. We've fought many hurricanes and many insurance claims, and I have one question. Is BP willing to buy out people at pre-slick prices?
Question about the air quality. What will happen if the air quality gets so bad that the beach has to evacuate? Where are these people going to go? Who's going to pay for it? How far in will the air quality be damaged? Will Pensacola City, will further north, Molino, Century? How far will this bad air quality go?
Monitors it here, and again, it all depends on the weather conditions. We get a steady south breeze, it's obviously going to bring it on. We're monitoring that. EPA is down here with us as well, and in conjunction with the health department, those calls be made. As far as how far it would extend, that's going to be weather dependent and how much is out there.
Probably one of the scariest things we've ever faced out here. And by the turnout here, we see how many people really love this island and this beach. And my thoughts are, any of us that are in the tourist industry, what we're doing and how we're handling reservation calls for cancellation, that now more than ever, if you love our beach, please come stay with us anyway. This is how we need to react to it. We need to put a positive thing. There's still going to be plenty of sunshine. There's swimming pools on the island. There's the zoo that has reopened. There's the museum to go see. And we need their help to help us beat this thing. That is one of my ideas.